rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. When you go to bed at night, you lay there and you take responsibility for yourself, because nobody's going to take responsibility for you. You roll in your eyes and you act like this because you've heard it all before. Take responsibility for yourself.
Hey, what's the 411, hon?
What's the 411?
I got it going on,
Hey, yo, I
hon.
got it going on.
Yeah, we have evidence that we have the check that he used to pay them. So the $3,500 was for the two of them in total, and then $500 upon return. No, it took place right there. So of course it was staged. The brothers had on gloves during the staged attack, where they punched him a little bit. But as far as we can tell, the scratches and bruising that you saw on his face was most likely self-inflicted.
Who did this?
A madman, Your Honor!
So let me reiterate again. You know, you all heard me say consistently that we were treating Mr. Smollett like a victim, and we did. We might have had some peculiarities with the case, as we do with most cases. So it wasn't until the 47th hour of their 48-hour hold time that we could legally hold them in custody that it took a change. So we gave him the benefit of the doubt up until that 47th hour. But when we discovered the actual motive, quite frankly, it pissed everybody off, you know, because we have to invest valuable resources. A lot of what I want you all to really understand is when you all put things out there into the universe that's not actual facts, then it causes us to have to chase all that stuff down. Those are resources and time spent that we'll never get back, that we could utilize for another investigation. And let me be clear about something. The shootings and homicides in this city were not impacted at all by this particular investigation. And again, we give the same amount of resources to every hate crime that's reported in this city. I think that they knew where that one camera was, but unfortunately it didn't capture the event. So I believe that Mr. Smollett wanted it on camera, but unfortunately that particular camera wasn't pointing in that direction.
How y'all doing, family? Yes, you know, Jussie Smollett, he caught all the way the fuck up, okay? Because, you know, he turned himself in this morning, and pretty much they did the press conference with the, you know, the superintendent and the other guy that was over the investigation. And they pretty much had said that they got all the stuff that they need to pretty much place you at the helm of this whole scheme and scam that you had put together, which was stupid as hell, because you did not need that at this point in time of your career. You know, they were saying that this was like a money thing that you was going after. Like, this is just not the way to get no coins. Daddy always said, if your ass don't work, you don't eat. And if you wasn't getting enough pay at Empire, or Leanne Daniels wasn't giving you enough just roles, parts, or whatever, then you should have been going out to get some damn auditions so you can make a coin that way. And then that way, when that right role comes or whatever, you would be able to blow up to the place where you need to be. But this right here, this is just not the tea. Okay? This is just not it for you. And so for you to go to these lengths was stupid as hell. Let me just say this right here. Documentation always beats motherfucking conversation. And so whenever you wrote these boys a check, that was leaving a paper trail or whatever. And quite frankly, you wrote your ass a check that your ass just cannot motherfucking cash, okay? And so these dudes have been paid $3,500 and they got the dang on receipts to your check stub or your pay stub, whatever you did pay them. That was stupid as hell, because I'm pretty sure you have been watching movies, reading scripts and scenes and things of that nature where you know that whenever you're doing some type of hitman shit like this, a setup or some type of scam, you're supposed to always do things with cash only. And so here you are right now, you done dang gonna pay these guys and left a paper trail, and if everything else went great and they had anything to tie it back to you, that was going to be it, then that, like I said, that was stupid as fuck. You don't ever do no shit like that, okay? That was dumb as hell, okay? First things first. You know, it didn't help the fact that your dang on whole plot and story fell apart whenever we found out that these two guys was Nigerians and everything, and we was all with you. And that's the fuck shit about it. And that's why people are so hurt, so embarrassed, you know, by the situation. Because we was right there behind you, rooting for you. We was there, you know, on your side for everything. You know, and for... I mean, just for the person that we have come to know you to be, you know what I'm saying? We just at the end of the day will be in your character, but, you know, the shit that people do for fame, publicity, you know, to go viral or whatever, people go to many different lengths, and this is not no different. Now, for you all to sit here and orchestrate this badass scene and all that, you would think that y'all would have thought this thing all the way through, all the way down to the transportation and stuff, all the way down to the camera angles. But... come to find out, that's how they tracked the damn boys, because, you know, camera footage caught them on, you know, in the car, you know, getting to the scene and then getting the taxi, leaving the scene, and then they got some taxi footage, they said, of the guys getting out of the car, running, or whatever the case may be. Now, you would have thought that y'all would have put that all within the, you know, angle and the foot, you know, the area of the angle of the camera, but that just did not happen. And, you know, one thing that kind of really annoyed the shit out of me whenever the guy was like, oh, we have invested so much money in all this security and stuff and all these new cameras and technologies, and, you know, like 30 or 40 different, you know, camera pods around the city. Why y'all didn't catch this shit? And then whenever the city was like, when the motherfucking city was like, well, not the city, when he said the city had came together to the community came together to bring footage and things together, honey, like, what's going on? I hope y'all using that same damn energy whenever it's homicides and shit going on up there in Chirac. For real, that y'all did to help put this damn case together and everything. Because we already know Chicago PD is kind of full of shit, but, you know, from what I understand from the black guy, the superintendent, and the other guy that was over the case, like, I mean, this is what it was. Jussie, you was at the helm of this, and they already got the guys pleading their case to the grand jury, so at this point, it's their word against yours. But for me, you was pretty much guilty from the time you took your ass down there and turned yourself in, because there's no motherfucking way my innocent ass, what I have been claiming all these weeks, would be going down there turning myself in to any motherfucking body. I mean, you got to be crazy. You think I'm going to be sitting here turning myself in and I ain't do shit? Like, come on now. I mean, I understand you might have been scared, you might have been fearful, you might have wanted, you know, lease them out, but they would have had to come up to the daggone house with the papers. I mean, like, yo, we here to, you know what I'm saying? I already know you coming or whatever, but y'all would have had to show up at the door. I would have been in my pajamas or something. You know what I'm saying? But that just kind of let me know you already knew what it was. I feel like that you got way in over your damn head at that point, and it just kind of got way bigger than you. You should have never filed that fucking false-ass police report. You should have went on your social media and pretty much said what you needed to say about the event and kind of went on about your business. But the fact that you filed this police report is the reason why they got your ass hemmed the fuck up, because, you know, this is a felony situation right here. And now you could be potentially facing some charges and, you know, doing some jail time, and now your career is shot the fuck in the ground because ain't nobody gonna really be wanting to fool with you like that right there. You know, it would really shock me if you stick to your story and y'all got some major clues and evidence that really show that this shit really went down, and you would really come out to be the motherfucking greatest of all time. But right now, I don't see that in your future. I am wishing you the best and everything, but I just don't see it. But, you know, we got to be careful when we out here trying to, you know, do our thing and trying to be the next sensation, viral, whatever the case, you know, the next person to get in the news, because you never know how that shit may backfire in your damn face. And here he is right now with simply had every damn thing that, you know, most of us pretty much want: money, you know, if nothing else, money and a comfortable life or whatever. And, you know, some other people, they want fame and they want recognition. So, I mean, he was there. And it ain't too many of us LGBT out there doing it like that, you know what I'm saying? At least not on the black side. So he was one of the ones that was in the premiere spotlight. And if you just wanted some more dang on airtime, you wanted some more money, you could have sat and had a damn meeting with Leanne Daniels. But this is just not the way to do it. Or like I said before, go ahead and get on you some motherfucking auditions and stuff. But, you know, it's just one of them things. This one of them motherfucking things. But it's interesting because this whole thing really divided the country slightly a little bit. Some people was in between, whatever, but it's still at the same time it's a division. If you in between, you divided, okay? In my eyes, it's a gray area, and I don't really do gray. I like black and white. You know, it brought up all this shit and everything, and it's just really funny how Jussie is pulling the same shit as BBQ Becky, Poolside Patty, Sidewalk Susan, and all these other motherfuckers that sat up here and called and made false fake claims against black people within 2018, 2017 year. I'm just being 100 with you. The same energy was there, but there's no charges being filed upon these people. Excuse me. These people. So where's the energy with the police department and the court systems and things like that? Maybe because they did not file a police report. That's why I said, Jussie, you shouldn't even done that shit. But I think some of these people did file a damn police report, and it's a false claim. So why is this shit not being brought up on motherfucking, you know, false claims charges as well? Because it's the same exact thing. Or, you know, some of the same energy that we had towards this whole Jussie Smollett situation, you know, we didn't have the same energy with, you know, Ed Buck and everything, who was, you know, the guy that had been, he's LGBT, Democratic donor, millionaire, and he was luring the black guys back to his place, you know, drugging them up, sexing them up, and pretty much they was ending up dead in his apartment. And it's been like two guys, you know, Jamel Moore and I think Tony Dean was the most recent one. They ended up missing, which opened the case back up for Jamel Moore. Like, shit like that. Like, I mean, even with the whole R. Kelly situation, you know, you got Weinstein, Trump, or whatever. Like, you know, we are always held to a different standard. That's what I'm getting at. And it just motherfucking sucks because a lot of, you know what I'm saying, the people that, you know, that are of color, black, and they have pretty much done some of the same crimes as Donald Trump, Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Spacey, motherfucking, who else? Dang on, Kavanaugh, all these damn people. Our people is getting locked the fuck up while everybody else is walking around free. I'm just saying. So, I just feel like that, you know, we have to, it's a double-edged sword whenever it comes to this situation, because I don't want Jussie to go to jail. And I know some people are like, oh, he needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail. No, I don't think he needs to go to jail, because he needs to go to jail. All them other motherfuckers that made all them false claims and stuff last year need to go to jail. Period. On people that was minding their own goddamn business. Even the bitch that was messing with the 1-year-old girl on her 1-year-old birthday and said that she couldn't be on the dang on sidewalk, she needs to take her fucking ass to jail for harassment and everything like that. I mean, it's just one of those situations where whenever the superintendent said he felt like that the people blew this thing way out of proportion because he was a celebrity, I must say so. But I know here on my Card TV, I try to cover a wide variety of topics. No, I do not get to all of them. But, you know, I felt compelled to talk about the Jussie Smollett one because, you know, he's black, he's LGBT, and I can identify with him in a couple of different ways and everything. Now, like I say, it ain't looking too good for how you got us looking out here, you know what I'm saying, on both sides of the daggone spectrum, but, you know, you got to live with the motherfucking consequences. And whatever comes after this, you know, I can only wish you the best or whatnot in this situation. But I feel like that there's no way, shape, or form that you could have spun this situation that was going to make it right, that was going to make it better. And I think that you was just going to be, from the moment that it took off, I think that it was just a setup for motherfucking failure. And you may have not saw it like that in the moment, but I think in hindsight, when them damn phone calls and stuff stop coming in and everything, I think you'll see it. But the good thing is that Empire producers are saying that they are not limiting his role like the rumors were saying, and that they are going to, you know, let the whole investigation process, you know, play itself out, which would be the best thing. But like I say, if Jussie ass got to go to jail and get arrested, so does BBQ Becky, Poolside Patty, Ed Book, and all these other motherfuckers out here that, you know, have pretty much done the same damn thing. Incited, you know, racial division, hate, and all this, that, and the third, and uproar. Okay? I mean, that's just the facts, okay? So, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Jussie Smollett, you keep your motherfucking head up. That shit was dumb as fuck, but I'm still telling you to keep your damn head up, because if you feel like that you innocent, go ahead and prove your damn case. But right now, it ain't looking too motherfucking hot for your ass, okay? I love you all. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button if you have not already, and bye.